Okay, since we're talking about plants, I wanted to share a tip for maybe the newer plant parents because there is a learning curve. And if you kill a few plants, don't feel bad. It happens. Feel free to rebuy the plant and try again. But because it's fall in the northern hemisphere, I wanted to share a watering tip with you guys. So it frustrates me when I get a new plant and I Google it to learn about it and the care and blah, blah, blah. And it irritates me when they're like, water this plant every 3 weeks. And if you don't know better, you're going to water your plant every 3 weeks. And that's not how they operate. They don't work on a strict schedule. They want water when they're ready for water. Now, it's going to differ depending on what type of plant it is. We're going to use these guys as an example right now. These are obviously cactus. They want to dry out 100% before you water them again. They don't want to be watered on a strict schedule. So if it says once a month, don't just go and water it once a month without checking it. So what you can do is actually you can stick your finger into the soil and check that way. For most tropical houseplants, you want to let like the top inch or so dry out. Some people say the top 2/3 you want it to be dry. So that is a way to check. You can also use a moisture meter. I love this thing. I was a chronic overwaterer until I got one of these, and I no longer kill plants by smothering them with water. So what you do is you stick it into the pot. Sometimes you might want to wiggle it in gently so that you're not crushing any of their roots. And this will tell you how much moisture is in the soil. So it is still got moisture in it, and I don't water my cactus until this sucker is dry. And sometimes I'll even go a couple days after that. But especially because we are in fall in the northern hemisphere, your plants aren't going to dry out as fast as they were. So always check your plants before you water. Another option is to pick it up and check the weight of the pot. If it's really light and it's not a cactus, it's probably ready for water. I don't know how any of my OG plants survived because I've been at this a couple years and I am guilty of just blindly watering plants. And I didn't check the soil with my finger. I didn't use a moisture meter. I didn't lift the pot. I was just like, it's Sunday. You need water. And I would just pour water on them, and how they survived is beyond me. So with that said, if you want to get into plants, a golden pothos is almost unkillable. Highly recommend. They can take a lot of abuse and neglect. So yes, always check your soil, especially in the fall and winter. They are probably going dormant and they're going to slow down on their growth, and they're not going to use as much water as they would during summer. So moral of the story is check the soil before you water. Don't be like me and just blindly water them. Okay, there's my little plant PSA for the day. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.